Today I'm here with Tailaan. He's
on.
a creative who's worked on major campaigns with brands like AU Vodka. He's travelled the world shooting music videos with the likes of Rowdy Rebel, and he's the founder of Nerostar. But bro, for the people that don't know you, let them know who you are and what you do.
Cool. So I'm T. Sorry, which looking in this one up
Any
here,
lens,
yeah?
brother.
Any cool. So
Even chat to me.
So for the people that don't know me, I'm T. Tailaan from London, and I'm a producer director who's currently trying to build up a creative agency from the ground, from the mud. But we're doing it, man.
Love that. Welcome to the show, bro. Thank you for coming down. Appreciate that.
Bro.
Yeah, so listen, for the viewers, the listeners, what do you hope that they gain from your story today?
Do you know what? Like, if anything, I hope people understand that this industry isn't easy for anyone, whether you come from money, whether you come from nothing. The main thing that's going to get you through it is just having discipline, determination, and just drive to keep going when things get hard. Because bro, believe me, things get hard, bro.
100%,
and if you can't push through it when it gets hard, yeah, man, you ain't really gonna be there to reap the rewards at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
sick.
Yeah,
Fully
man.
hear you. All right, cool. So there's a lot to cover today, but before we do that, I want to play a game which is called Fred or Dead. So I'll give you industry trends, industry opinions, and I've got props here for you.
Yeah.
So if we're keeping it,
Yeah,
it's Fred, yeah? You hold up the Fred.
Yeah.
And if we're killing it, you're not rating it.
Okay.
You hold up the skull, like you're killing that. Dead.
I'm opinionated, innit? So some
that's
people
what we
might
need,
not
brother.
agree with
Controversial stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Go on then.
All right, cool. So, first one is posting every day on social media.
Nah, that's Fred still. Even though I'm a hypocrite because I don't, bro. I know I need to. I don't, but that's definitely Fred.
Why do you say that though? Don't you think it could be overkill, saturating the internet, quality over quantity?
Nah, but you see what it is in any other line of work or anything. It's quality over quantity. But when it comes to social media, bro, it's quantity over quality because the quality will come. But if you're not putting out videos, you're not finding what works, how's the quality ever gonna come? If you're posting one video a week, bro, it's gonna take you 2 years to get to that level of quality. But if you're mashing a video every day, bro, within 3 months, you know what's working, you know what's sticking, and then the quality comes later. But realistically, also on social media, bro, people don't really care about quality. Bro, you're not seeing, man will just whip their phone out on a selfie thing and the videos are doing a million, 2 million
of views.
Like, on social media, it's about you as a person and your personality. Like, the quality is an afterthought. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a gem. That's a gem. All right, cool. Buying expensive gear early.
Dead.
Why'd you say that?
Dead that, bro. I see, man. Like, oh, I want to be a videographer. Oh, go buy FX3. I said,
you're not rating that.
I said, bro, the FX3 ain't gonna get you bookings, my guy. Nah, do you know what? Like, you need good gear because I've been there when I've had bad gear and I've been on high end, like with high end people, and my equipment has been my downfall. And it has been peak because it's like, yo, this should have been a good video, but I can notice the quality's off. I can notice this. But at the same time, you still make it work. You need to know the basics, the fundamentals. You need to be reaching out to people. You need to be growing like your client base before you want to go and drop 5 bags on like a camera and a lens, bro. You can go on Facebook Marketplace and get an A7 III for $5, bro, with a 24-70. This is gonna be more than enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro?
Okay. So. Yeah. I like that. All right. Niching down as a creative.
Fred. It's Fred still. You definitely need a niche, bro. Like, I seen this on Instagram the other day. I don't know if do you follow these man called Twins TV? It's 2 twins.
In America?
Yeah, bro.
The New York brothers.
Yeah, bro. And bro, do you see them? They post like 2-3 times a day, bro.
They're not messing around.
Every day,
They're
bro.
not messing around.
When I started following them, I think they had like 30K followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or they're like over 100K now within the space of months, bro. So
Serious.
they said something about talking about niches, and it was like, bro, if you needed a heart surgery, and you had 2 doctors,
Here we
you
go.
had one doctor that has only done heart surgeries for the last 30 years. That's all he does, heart surgeries. Then you had another doctor that does eye surgeries, teeth, heart, leg, knee, this. Who are you picking,
Come
bro?
on, man. You know who I'm going with. I need the expert,
Do you get
the
what I
one that
mean?
lives and breathes
Do you
this
get
and
what
does
I
this
mean,
day
bro?
in, day out. I
So-
need that guy.
So it's like when a client is coming looking for you and they're like, rah, cool. I need, let's say real estate, for example, because that's a field that I'm in.
Yeah, we're going to
myself.
get into that.
So-
We're going to get into that.
Let's say real estate. I'm an estate agent. I need a real estate videographer. I come across your page. You got a couple real estate videos on there. Then you got this. Then you got that. But then Joe Blogs over there is just real estate, bro. I'm going with my man.
Yeah,
like
for
you're
sure.
not to say your thing's dead because
Yeah.
it probably isn't dead, but from like a client's point of view,
Yeah.
it's like you just need someone that knows what they're doing with your business. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, it makes total sense, bro. All right. Working with your friends and your family.
I'm gonna hold both of them up for this one still.
You can't sit on the fence, bro.
no, on
In
the
this
fence.
game, there's no sitting on the fence. You have to pick a side, commit.
Do you know what? I'm throwing up dead. I'm throwing up dead for that because only
talk to
because
me.
it can get messy with friends and family, especially when money's involved. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I would rather meet someone through like a networking event or whatnot and decide, cool, let's go into business together. Then let's say go into business with my brother or my fiance or whatnot. Just because you don't want to put that strain on the relationships that you have. And if they're relationships you care about, because bro, in business, it can get dark in business, bro. Like you could be up there and then be down
man.
here.
Yeah,
And
peaks and troughs.
like, you see when it's down there, not many people know how to act.
Yeah.
And if that's a relationship that you value, why do you want to put that strain on it unnecessarily? Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah.
So,
Yeah, good points you made there. All right, cool. People paying for your service but not crediting you on social media.
do you know what? I'm gonna hold up dead, but it just depends because it depends what agreement you had. Because if so, like you're talking like white label, so like agencies do it, so they might book me to do a video.
Separate those ones because agencies, that's business related.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
but
just say
more
with a client,
that's right.
and you do the video, and they don't tag you.
Yeah.
Blood, you should have put your watermark on the thing then, innit?
No, but they're paying you. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're paying for your work, your service.
Yeah. If they're, do you see me, bro? I don't really mind, innit?
Yeah.
Because regardless, I'm gonna post my thing anyway.
Yeah.
And if it's me, I'm already coming with BTS and all of that.
Come
so
on.
I've got my content.
You're covered.
Plus I got my bread.
Yeah.
And the client's happy with their video.
Yeah.
And regardless, even if they don't tag me, best believe I'm commenting on that. Like, yo, this shoot was so good. So everyone knows that it's me that done it anyway. Obviously, it's nice for the client to tag you. It's nice for them to like recognize you and the efforts that you put in. But for me, it's not the end of the world, bro.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I feel like if they're paying, it's not that deep. All right, cool. What about if they haven't paid? Say you done an event and then they've reached up, yo, sick photo, bro. Can you send that to me? You send it to them, they post it and they don't
haven't paid you yet.
tag you. They're not paying you. No, this is,
They're
you
not
know, like
paying
you go
at
to an
all,
event.
like a free to,
Do you get, so 'cause sometimes you might go to an event and you shoot loads of people in that event.
Yeah.
It might be a high-end event with a lot of celebrities, famous
dead
people,
that,
and they don't tag you.
Yeah, because if you're not paying me and I'm giving you this photo out the kindness of my heart, which in business you can't be too kind anyway. But let's just say that's happening and you don't want to tag me, bro. At least 5 comments under the post.
Hey, no, I hear you. All right, cool. So that rounds up that little game segment.
this one
I'll
here,
take these. Yeah, perfect. I mean, bro, so before we get into your journey, I know you've obviously mentioned you do work in real estate and you've got great experience, bro. Not only as a creative, but also as a founder of a business. But before we get into that, I think it's important to understand your journey, who you are. So, like, what do we need to know about your upbringing, your childhood that has made you the man you are today?
So for me, grew up single mum, just me and my brother. So like kind of real close knit family. But you see me, bro, I was always the guy that never really had anything. Not never had anything because my mum made sure we had everything. Like you know,
Mark, come on,
yeah,
man.
you know them ones, innit?
Moms go hard.
So like I had everything I needed. Yeah. But it's like man's a youth in school. Everyone's got the Nike trainers. I got the shoes on trainers. But best believe my trainers were new and fresh and they weren't, the soles weren't like talking every time I'm walking and that. But it's like, man didn't have them. I remember when everyone started rocking the Blazers, the Nike Blazers. Bro, I wanted a pair so bad.
I never rated them creps like that, you know. I'll be real.
I never rated them, but because man never had them and everyone had them, back then I was young, like 12, 13 years old, like I wanted them, innit? But so like that, so like I never really came from money, like my mum would do everything just so like we.
What's your background? What country you from?
So I'm half Jamaican and technically a quarter French and a quarter German.
Talk to me about that. What's going on there, bro? That sounded a bit. Even the pause is like, yo.
So my dad's side, full Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like just through and through.
Okay.
My mum's side, so my mum's actually light skin, you know.
Okay.
Which you would never know because I'm more like kind of dark skin.
Yeah.
So my nan, my mum's mum, is French, but from Guadeloupe in the Caribbean.
Yes.
So Guadeloupe and Dominica, and then my mum's dad is German.
Okay.
From Germany.
Yeah.
Like white man
Germany.
German,
Okay, so your mum's mixed race.
Yeah. So my mum's more like not on the lightest, more on the darker side of light skin, but like she's mixed race.
She's mixed race, yeah.
So yeah, that's where. But like, I never knew my granddad. My mum's dad. I don't really think she ever really knew him.
Okay.
So, like I kind of slightly leave that out, but it's kind of an important part.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
who
yo,
you
my
are,
mum's
bro.
like half German.
Yeah.
So,
and then in terms of Jamaica, you ever been? Are you in touch with your Jamaican roots?
Yeah. So
was it rice and peas and jerk on a Sunday? Is that what was going on? Yeah, Berris on the radio and them things.
The very few times man get to go to my pop's yard for like, I remember one time I went down there for Christmas dinner, and obviously my fiance is white, innit?
Okay.
Not that that's really an important factor, but for this story, so like traditional Christmas dinners, you know, like we're in the UK, what a traditional Christmas dinner is.
Yeah.
So like
roast.
Man, and then I remember like we go down to my pops for Christmas dinner.
Like
ackee and saltfish. We got all the different red snapper, mac and cheese, the turkey dip. And I'm just like, so that's what it's like on my pop side, and then on my mum's side again, similar thing. But you see me, bro, I don't. As much as I'm a family man, I'm not really a family man. Obviously, I've got my own family now, innit? So I got my fiance, I got 2 kids, 2 young kids. So for me, I don't really talk to, other than my mum and my brother and my dad. Yeah. Like even like my aunties, my cousins. Like, I don't really talk to. I barely even have time for myself, bro.
What's the reason for that?
Well, obviously when like I'm out of London now, innit?
Okay.
So like I was born in London, grew up in London, moved out.
Where in London?
Moved back,
Where in London?
Like northwest sides.
Okay.
So like them sides.
Okay.
So yeah, like moved out.
Yeah.
Then moved, 'cause obviously my mum's is like out of London, innit?
Yeah.
But it's like I went between my mum and my dad's.
Okay.
And then when I had kids, I was like, nah, bun London, bro.
Yeah, it's a myth.
I ain't raising kids in London, bro. And I got 2 little girls as well, innit?
Yeah.
Like, nah, not a chance.
What was it about? Let's break that down. What was it about London that you thought there's no way?
Yeah, because you know what it is. You see, when you have kids, it's not really a raw man's living at mum and dad's house now. It's like, yo, man's an adult now, bro. Like, yo, I need my own place. I need this. Not to mention the state that London's in, the whole country, but London in general. And it's like, when I found out I was having girls, bro, I just kept thinking, like, remember the young girl that got stabbed in the neck on the bus?
Croydon.
Yeah, bro, on the bus, she turned down the guy who wanted her number and that.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't need the stress, bro.
I'm
stressed enough as it is, bro. I don't need to be worrying about that, bro. Like, so with the houses, bro, it's a lot cheaper. Like, I ain't got like no mad house, but where we are, if my house was in London, like 4 or 5 times the price of what my house is up there. So
and those are important things, man. Especially when you're raising a family, man. You gotta keep the bread, like otherwise, yo, it's like there's a hole in your pocket.
Saying that, you get more work being in London, in the city, where I am now. So I'm like slightly like South Leicestershire, like Northamptonshire type that area.
Yeah.
Like the people ain't got bread up there. So it's like like when like,
but the clients don't know where you're based.
Exactly. So you see me, bro, this brings me on to my next point, bro. I do mileage, bro. I do mileage, bro. I'm doing like minimum 1,000 miles a week. Yes, bro. Bro, I bought a car like 2 weeks ago, because we're going Nürburgring in the summer. Okay. So I bought like just a little like boy racer car that, you know, obviously I got kids now. I'm like, I don't know, but man needs to go back and you know,
enjoy small, come on, bro.
So I bought just like a little cheap boy racer car. I'm gonna work on it myself. Cause you don't know this, but before the camera stuff, you see how I got into the camera stuff was because I used to do YouTube, bro.
Okay.
For cars, I used to drift and like compete and that.
So you're lying.
Semi-professional drifter, bro. I got videos I'll show you, bro. I had everything from S14s to my E46 that I had. I engine swapped it, put the 3 litre in it, single turbo. There's like 500
I'm nodding like I know what you're saying, but bro, I don't know
S30. Bro, I'm a car guy, innit? Through and through
petrol
since I was like 6-7 years old, So
we gotta get into how did that start? Because bro, I just know you for being the camera guy.
But that's how I got into it, bro. So I've always been a car guy. What's the early
inspiration for the cars?
My brother. Okay. So my brother's 5 years older than me. Yeah. And he's always been into cars, so naturally I'm into cars, innit? And then like when I'm younger, you got like the Fast and Furious and this. I've always been into cars, but I love drifting, innit? Like, and the community in drifting is mad. So when my brother got his first car, when he was 17, I was 12. Okay. But he taught me how to drive when he got his first car. So, bro, I've known how to drive since like the age of like 12, 13. Okay. When I was like 15, 16, I used to go to the track and drift. Like I would be like 15 years old driving like 400 horsepower cars around the track and that. Yeah. And then obviously naturally I got my license, all of this. And I had some money come in. I was in a crash when I was like 2 years old in a black taxi. Oh, wow. My mum, being the woman that she is, she made sure me and my brother were patterned, bro. They held that bread. The government held that until I was 18. I couldn't have the bread till I was 18. Okay. I was 18. I sent off the paperwork within like a month or two, bro. I got like 4 bags in my account. At 18, bro. At 18.
In one go. Nah, you're laughing.
I went and bought a drift car, bro. And then like I've always been into cameras. When I was like 15, I used to make like Call of Duty montages. Okay. Like the edits, like when I was like 13, 14,
what
15.
What was your first camera?
Boy. And this is mad because these are the only people I fuck with now. So my first camera was a Lumix G7. Okay. So that's when I was in college. Yeah. I went college twice. I dropped out both times. Okay. Yeah.
You just kind of fancy the education system. Bro,
nah, do you know what it was? The first time I went to college, it was for photography. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So that's where I started, was photography. Yeah. But my tutor was racist. So I was like, nah, I can't do this. And them times I was a different person to them, like to the person I am now. Naturally. So like down the wrong lines and stuff.
Come on, as you do growing up in the city, London, you get drawn out.
So I ended up dropping out after, bro, I'd done a whole, like the end of the year, you got to do like the assignment. Okay, I'd done a whole assignment. I put it, she's like, put it in the tray. If I'm not in, put it in the tray. I put it in the tray. Oh, now she's lost the assignment. I'm saying, how do you? It's on purpose. How do you lose the assignment?
Nah, as a
then
teacher,
she's telling me, you're gonna fail because you haven't done the assignment. I said, bro. So obviously, I cut from college, and I was just doing like the YouTube thing with the cars and the drifting. I ended up going back to college at Stanmore, like Northwest London. and doing media, film production and media.
Okay. But what's the inspiration though for even choosing these courses? You chose photography. You
Because I've
chose.
always been into like cameras and videos and films and like all of that,
Okay,
bro.
okay. Because you know what? Yeah, you said something important, and I think like this is a key message for any older brothers or people with responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
The people coming after you are looking up to you. So what you do, what you behave, your interests, it plays a big
shapes
part,
people.
and it literally shapes the life of your younger brothers. So
100%.
it's important how you
100%.
conduct yourself, especially as brothers, as men.
100.
Same for women as well, but
100.
it's important that behave the right way so that the person looking up to you, you might not even know. He probably didn't even care or no, he's 12 years old. He ain't thinking about you.
Yeah.
But look how those little interests that he had has played a big part in your life right now. So that's a very important factor. And then
facts, big up my brother, man. That's my best friend. Hey, do you know what? A fun fact.
Go on.
Bro, I'm 26, innit?
Yeah.
What, my brother's 31 now. Bro, me and my brother have never had an argument in our whole life. Bro, that's my best friend, bro.
Lit.
Bro, if man was in that life, that would be my code, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I can't lie. Me and my brother, exact same. The reason I support Arsenal, some of my music interests, is because of my brother. And that's why I'm making this point, because a lot of people, they don't know how to deal with responsibility, but it's important that you're holding yourself right. Even if you're doing things, you don't need to show that, and because your bro's gonna
follow
you don't want,
naturally.
what I mean?
You don't want that, and you want the best for your people.
Exactly. So going back to the camera stuff, like that photography, that film.
Yeah.
You mentioned movies.
So I've always liked movies, and from like a young age, like people just watch movies to watch movies. Bro, if I'm watching a film, like I'm analyzing the film, and that's what I like get enjoyment out of. They use this angle. Why?
Come on.
This character's getting stressed. They feel like they're trapped, and it's a bare tight angle that's off tilt a little bit.
How they're portraying the emotion
you get what
to
I'm
the
saying?
viewer.
That camera angle's crooked. It's showing you that not everything's all right at the minute in the frame. Like I analyze, innit? But that's been me from young, and
that's
I've
a gift, bro.
always always just liked film, and like when I was younger, bro, I like want to be an actor, all of this, all of that, but I couldn't be an actor, bro. Even now, like getting in front of the camera to me just feels weird. Like, but so I've always been into cameras and that, and just editing. Like from young, I would edit Call of Duty montages, like the quick scope things, all of that. And then obviously I went college, dropped out. That was for photography, because I thought that's what I wanted to do. Then I realized I like photography. Yeah. Because photography is hard though, because you got to portray emotion in a still image.
That moment.
In like, and with filming,
it's the beauty of it, man.
You can portray emotions through dialogue, through like whatnot.
So many different variables.
With photography, that's a still image, and you've got to portray. So photography is hard, but it's a skill. And then obviously I went back film production and media. Again. But by this point, I was already like kind of filming little bits for myself. So what they were teaching me, I already knew, because I'm one of them guys, bro. If I don't know something, I'm going on Google, I'm going on YouTube. I'm not stopping until I know. Do you get what I'm saying? So what they're teaching me in college, I was just getting bored, because I already know this. They're teaching how to keyframe on After Effects. I'm saying
that's because it's your passion.
I was doing that when I was 15.
That's because it's your passion, man.
You get what I'm saying? So naturally, then them times I turned 18, and I got my first job. They called me on my 18th birthday and said, "Yo, you got the job in Central London in recruitment." Obviously, these times, my mum and dad started a recruitment business, franchise, before I was born. Obviously, my dad still had it. So the plan at that point, I liked cameras, all of that, but at that point, I didn't see a way for that to be me. So at this point, I'm like, cool, let me go work 9 to 5 recruitment. When my dad retires, I take his business. That was my life plan, innit? Bro, I got... Just to be fair, bro, I stuck at it. I was doing that, from 18 till about 21. So like 3.5 years, probably. I was working a 9 to 5, not in that one job. Like obviously, I moved around a bit.
Yeah. So then, what was the moment that you said, "Nah, forget the 9 to 5. I'm gonna go down this creative route"?
I was working one other office job, and bro, everyone that like all my co-workers and that are just bare racist.
Were they racist?
I didn't.
Or was you just not doing the right things?
Do you know
Because
what
there's
it
bare
was?
black men, that they always
That
say,
pulled up. But you know what, bro? I'm
these
not one
times
to,
you just weren't moving
bro,
correct.
I'm not one to pull the race card, innit? Like, I don't care, like, what race man is, what colour, like, I don't care, innit?
Yeah.
But from man's, like, can you see me, bro? I'm Jamaican, innit?
Yeah,
so when you got the microwave in the back room, man's coming in for my lunch break, obviously, naturally, man, has got like my curry gold, rice and peas.
You're just ponging up the whole office.
I'm putting it in the microwave, I'm having man saying to me, oh, yeah, like, you people eat goat, innit? I'm like,
Hey.
you people, what do you mean by that?
No, I have bought that, yeah, for all my Nigerians, yeah. Yo, I had ayamashe, yeah.
Okay.
Ayamashe is a type of dish we eat, yeah. I brought it to work one time. These are the early days working an office job, but to me, I'm thinking this is calm, it's ayamashe, this is normal. Put it in the microwave.
like
These times the microwave is a small room, like you get me?
Stinking out the whole thing.
It ponged off the whole thing, but this is the normal thing for me,
yeah. Facts.
They're making comments like, yo, like, I was offended, you know. I was rattled, like. I'm like thinking, yo, this is my country, like, this is a dish, like, and it's leng. You don't even know how leng this meal is. Like.
You get what I'm saying? These are real flavors.
Bro. You won't have
if this touch
your lips now, you won't have a Scooby.
You know that what is it? What is it? The advert, the Skittles one where they eat the Skittles in their head, like
literally,
bro. But so I was doing that just because I needed to work, like I needed the bread, and I was just saving in the background. So this how it went. When I got that job, I already knew that 9 to 5 is not for me. Even from school, like I'm not one that can sit there and have another man telling me, yo, this is how you do this. This is the only way. This that. I can't do it. So,
but not every job's like that. But
not every job,
because people have that conception 9 to 5. Oh, I don't need no one telling me. But in a lot of 9 to 5s, yo,
it's not like that, bro. I got guys that are brickies that are on site, busting jokes, speaker playing. But then again, I'm a Marga guy, so man can't go slinging bricks and that. So I was saving up like every week, like. Every payday, man, saving. On the weekends, I'm doing little side hustles, saving. Patterning. And obviously, in college, my first camera was a Lumix G7. And obviously, these times, I didn't have a camera at these times. So while I'm working this job, let me just touch on what I said earlier. The YouTube thing. So obviously I was building my drift cars, like going to the track, drifting, and I was making YouTube videos, innit? Like an automotive YouTuber. And even part of me now wishes I kept doing it. Obviously, I held a driving ban just for some silly stuff that happened at the start of COVID. You get what I'm saying?
Was you monetizing off of YouTube at that point?
Yeah. Okay. I from starting doing YouTube to getting my ban, I had only done YouTube for like 3 months, maybe. 3.5 months. But I took the channel from 0 subscribers to like 3.5K subscribers. That's in like 3 months.
That time, bro.
Monetized. One of my videos on like 70K views, like making bread off of it. I'll be real, that's the video that got me banned. But
what did they use the video to ban you?
Nah, do you know what? They couldn't, but they did. But it's because I was an idiot, innit? Like I should have just said, yo, man's not saying nothing till man has a lawyer here. But you see what it was, because you see how they played me. Obviously, like I'm just putting out there for the record. I'm not a bad you, innit? I'm not one of them youths. I ain't part of that life, but it's like man is at home with my mums on a Sunday. I hear knock on the door. Well, it's the Fed. Pulled up to my yard on a Sunday, just waving papers. Yo, was you driving this car at this time? Obviously, my mum's there, like you know what ethnic mums are like. So I'm there. I'm thinking, raw. Bro, I didn't even think to be like, yo, I ain't chatting to you till I got a lawyer. I'm just like, I'm trying rapidly think in my head.
It's pressure. It's real pressure.
I'm like, I can't say I wasn't driving the car because that's my car, bro. It's insured to me.
What, your mum didn't know you was drifting?
Nah, she knew, but she didn't know. Like,
what kind of the levels.
And let me get it straight. Like, man ain't going around like driving 100 miles per hour on the street, but man had just finished building my drift car, my competition drift car. 2 years I was building it.
You're drifting. It's different.
Weekend, so I finished building it like on a Monday or whatnot.
Yeah.
That weekend I was gonna go to the track, and like in the week that's when lockdown happened.
Okay.
At the COVID thing, so all the tracks are shut. I'm like, brother, I have not just spent 2 years building this car to not even see if it works, bro. So I went to like midnight empty industrial estate, and man was just like going around the roundabout, innit?
Okay.
And then so anyway, that all happened, bro. These times I'm like 18, so man's young, naive.
Yeah, come on.
So the YouTube started popping, bro. I got banned. Obviously, the whole YouTube was built around driving cars. So I'm like, yo, I'm banned. Certain man will drive through their ban. That's not me, bro. I'm a law-abiding citizen. So I held the ban. I was like, cool. I can't do the YouTube thing. It is what it is. But from where I was doing YouTube, I had man hitting me up. Yo, your YouTube videos are sick. What, can you film a music video for me?
Oh, raw.
So this is what I mean. So that's, bro, these times I had never done none of that. I was just doing it for myself, YouTube, whatnot.
Interesting.
But you see in my YouTube videos, they were mad cinematic, like the bare montages. That's my style. And you see my work.
Come on.
So you know my style, bro.
Cold,
like
cold.
So I had man hitting me up, yo, can you do a music video? I'm like, yo, I've never done one. But like, cool, let's give it a go. These times I'm still working this 9 to 5. But every weekend, I had a music video on Saturday and on Sunday.
Same artist? Or?
Nah, different artists.
So
once I done one,
first one.
Once I done one, but you see who I done it for? They were like a group at the time, Force. Big up Force, man. Them. I don't know if they're gonna watch this, but some of them are my real guys.
Okay.
So I done like one, and then everyone because these times I'm living Upsa. I'm not in London these times, so a small area. No one's doing that up there. Everyone's seeing it, So it got to a point where every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I had a music video on Saturday, music video on Sunday. In the week, I'm working 9 till 5. I'm getting home at like 6. I'm up till like 1 a.m. editing back to work. Bro, every night I'm editing till like 1 a.m. every weekend. I'm doing a music video. It got to the point, because these times I'm charging cheap for a music video, like $2.50, like $3 maybe. But it got to a point where I'm making more from doing music videos on the weekend than what I'm making from my 9 to 5, bro. And at that point, when there was 1 month, I done like 3.5K just from doing like music videos. Bro, I was getting, before tax, I was getting like 2.5 from my job, and then after tax I was getting like 1,900 or whatnot, and you was just I'm seeing 3.5 bags.
But that's a lot of bloody
from chilling with the guys. These times I used to like bun and all of that. From chilling with the guys and bunning and recording music videos, I doing what 3.5 bags in a month, bro. Like, do you get what I mean? So at that point I had to sit and evaluate. Yo, I'm in this job that I hate. Like, what am I gonna do? So I by that point I had bread. I bought the camera that I bought was a Sony A6300 or A6100. It was the one that the screen didn't flip up, because I remember one that it flipped up. So it was one of them. And I bought like a lens, like a nice little lens, f2.8 and that.
28 to 70 or something.
Nah, it was an APS-C lens, so it wasn't 24-70, but it was the equivalent in APS-C. So I'm like, cool. Like, I got the stuff, and then I just left, bro. I remember one day, my manager, I had an argument, bro. I was so angry, I was nearly crying, bro. Bro, I wrote my letter of resignation on my desk there. I went and slapped it on his thing. I said, yo, I'm out, bro. I just left. And that's when I started my first kind of like videography company. It was like 5 years ago. That was like 2020. So like, yeah, like 5.5 years
and
ago.
then since then, so you started your first one 5 years ago, and then obviously it's led you on to this point where you're building Nerostar.
Yeah,
And I know something that's important to you is it's not just about aesthetics.
Yeah.
It's about actually building content that people can monetize off. Tell me a bit more about that. What inspired you to create Nerostar?
So do you want to know the maddest thing?
Talk to me.
Before I was born, my dad had a production company
Okay.
called Nerostar.
Yo, you're leaving bits out of the story. So that was a little inspiration. Maybe you didn't see it at the time, but...
Bro, I didn't know about it until I was like 17.
Oh, okay. So it's really in the blood.
So before I was born, do you remember the TV program The Bill?
Yeah, come on.
My dad used to produce that, like be on set, do all of that.
Bruh,
Yeah, bro, my dad still
Channel
got
3.
clients like Panelux and like all of them big film industry companies. So my dad was in the film industry before I was born, innit?
Mad.
And his company was Nerostar.
Okay.
Obviously, when him and my mum made the recruitment business, like that got put to the side. So then obviously I had my first business when I first started doing this like full time.
Okay.
But it weren't ever a business. It was just me as a videographer.
Okay.
Like, do you get what I mean? Like, man can say, yo, this is my business name, but if you're not running a business, realistically, you're just self-employed. Like, you know what I mean?
So with the paperwork.
Do you get what I mean? So like, I left my 9 to 5, started filming for Illuminati's Sloth's Club, Charlie Sloth's Club, up in Northampton. But done that for about 2 months. Yeah. This is post leaving 9 to 5, so I'm 2 months in after leaving my job. These times COVID restrictions are lifting. I remember one time, cause I'm not that big guy in it, so like I would pull up to the club if Sloth was there. Obviously, like man be like, yo, wagwan, like you good, but man ain't big just cause you're famous. Man ain't trying to be around, man. Bro, I got a job to do. But
sometimes
paid.
that hinders us though, because sometimes you might naturally be a cool guy that if he was a normal brother, like you get me, you would actually chat to him on a normal thing. Yo, well, God, what should they say? What's it? But because now he's famous, now you're thinking, you know what? I don't even wanna. So now you're even holding
facts.
So
and that has messed me up. But at the time, I think when you are a person like of a stature like that, or you're famous or whatnot, sometimes it's refreshing for man to just treat you like a normal human being, innit?
Facts.
So it's like, and the thing is, bro, I'm getting paid to be there. Like, I'm turning up, I'm doing my job. And I'm cutting, bro. No lay, bro. Right? Like, man, ain't got time for that. So it's like, I would pull up. If Sloth was there, I'd be like, yo,
well, go on,
dap him up. You good? Get on with my job. When I'm leaving, yo, bless, I'm out. Like 2 months, every weekend, every Saturday, man was there. So these are lockdown times, and this was like the only club open around that time because they had a garden area. So back then it was, you can't be inside, it's a garden area.
The rules,
so the place was popping, like lockdown times, and then like 2 months go by and I get a call from Sloth. Obviously I've never actually spoken like man's been and he's like, yo T, Sloth, I need you to come down to the club, I need to chat to you. But I'm like, wow, man's about to get fired from this job. Man's about to get fired from this job, fam. So obviously I've gone there. We sat down. The man's like, yo, obviously lockdown restrictions are lifting. I'm going on tour, innit? What are you saying? I'm there like, what do you mean?
What's there to say? Where do I sign?
You get me? He's like, I want you to do my documentary.
Jeez.
Being Charlie Sloth. So I'm like, bro. Like, obviously, you got to. Like,
what do you think? What do you think the key things that he saw about you that made him pick up the phone to call you to give you that gig?
I think, I'll be real, I think his work ethic. And a lot of feedback that I have from clients or people that I'm around is about that. You see me, I'm someone that will go out of my way to make sure that either I get the job done or the other person's happy or whatnot.
Let's break that down a bit. So when you say work ethic, what does that actually look like in practical terms? What are they actually seeing? What moments on set or behind the scenes, or are they calling you asking for more extra work and you're doing it without asking for a fee?
All of it. All of that.
All of that,
maybe not without asking for a fee, but it's like, cool. So like, let's use that as an example at the club. If they're paying me to film for the night and just have one after movie, and the deliverable time is, I don't know, maybe 3 days. And then I'm going there, I'm filming, I'm also friendly with all of the guests as well, which is harder than, like, it's easier said than done, innit? Because you would think, if you're a cameraman, like, they're chatty, bro. No, bro. There's some cameraman that are just anti, bro.
Come on, man.
Don't want to chat. But you see me, bro, I'm interacting because, you see me, I go with emotion. So it's like, that's a club setting. So naturally, everyone's drinking, like that, partying. I'm the videographer. And once the client says, yeah, cool, have a drink or whatnot, like, I'm not getting drunk, but I can match the vibe, which makes energy. Me as a cameraman, that makes the people that I'm filming way more comfortable around me because I can match the vibe.
These are key gems. You get me? These are key information that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily put a spotlight on, but it's important to be sociable. It's important to gel with the people that you're working with.
I'll be so real. Up until this point, do you know I've barely done any outreach? Yeah, that's mad. What is that? Bro,
catch that.
do you know I've barely done, in the 5 years I've been doing this, I want to say 75% of my work has come from word of mouth or me networking with people or me filming with someone and someone else is there and they see my vibe and they're like, yo, this guy's sick. Like, that's so yeah, anyway, so like when I say work ethic with that, so it's like they're paying me for one video this time. I'm rocking up there, I'm filming, it's cool. But then the next day, I've already had 3 videos edited up and I'm sending them 3 videos instead of just one. So things like that, like,
that's important stuff, bro.
Just because the client says, yo, these are the deliverables, bro, I would rather under-promise and overachieve than over-promise and underachieve.
And you didn't feel no type of way because now you're sending them 3 videos. They only paid you for 1. There's extra work. We know what editing is like. It's extra work. So, I mean, what's your mindset to even think about...
Bro, look where it got me, bro. Doing that extra 2 videos. I didn't know at the time, but bro, you got to leave it in God's hands.
There's a mindset that you had to even...
But that's why I'm saying work ethic, because, bro, you see me, and I tell this is why a lot of people like working with me. It's not just about money, bro.
Come on.
It's not.
Now we're getting there, because this is, you know what I mean? Bro, these are the important things.
The sooner, like, people start realizing that everyone wants money. Don't get me wrong, and especially in this economy that we're living in, like, everyone wants money. But it's not just about money, bro. If you take a hit on the money now for a good reason, I promise you it will come back tenfold down the line. You don't know when it's gonna come back though. This is a scary thing. So it's like, I might have a job that wants to pay me X amount, but for that I'm gonna max out the budget so I can make the shoot the best that they can. If you're saying, yo, I'll give you a bag for a music video, well, I could take that bag and I could just film it myself with my one gimbal and my one camera, or I could take that bag and try to get like my DOP on, my production assistant, see if I can do whatever. The client is going to see that. And then also if I'm capturing BTS of that, potential clients are going to see what man can do. Even though I've made less money on this job, I promise you it's going to come back tenfold down the line.
You're saying some important stuff, T, because what you're ultimately saying is you're prioritizing the output and the quality of work over making a profit.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro, man's 5 years deep in this. Bro, I'm still a rookie in this. Like, man can't just be focused on money right now. Like, 5 years to some people is a long time. Like, and it is a long time, but you got to think, like, look at Amazon. Before they put a profit out, bro, they were running for like 12 years.
Facebook, the same thing, bro.
13 years before they even, like, made a profit.
Yeah.
Like, man,
reinvesting.
Do you get what I mean?
You know, it's as big as your vision. Because of your vision and what you see, this is what means that this 5 years you're a baby. But if you didn't see yourself as, yo, here's the levels, you know what I mean? If you're comparing yourself, because bro, like I mentioned in the intro, Rowdy Rebel, you're flying across the world. You get me?
Yeah.
Filming music videos, but to
Yeah.
you it's still like, nah, I ain't
to me,
done
I'm nowhere.
shit.
Yeah, I ain't done like. Do you know what it is, bro? I want to drop a course, bro. But I don't think I'm in the right position to do that. But
Why?
I was talking to someone who mentors me, innit? They were saying, cool, between 1 to 10. Yeah, 10 is like you're where you want to be. Yeah, and 1 is you're right at the beginning. Like no one's ever really a 10.
Nah.
Like you're at 8 at
Yeah,
best. Yeah. But cool, if I'm a 5 right now, think about how many people there are that are between a 1 and 4 that would happily pay to get the knowledge to get to a 5, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm saying, I can't do a course because I ain't where I need to be yet, or there's other people out there that have done more than me. They should be the ones doing the course. But there is men that are just starting out that want the knowledge that I've had to get through 5 years. So it's you got to look at it that way. But it's like, yeah, if I didn't have that work ethic very early on, and I'll be real, like I had the work ethic, then I lost it through personal things and just life always life.
Come on, man.
And now I'm like really just getting back on my thing. But if I didn't have that work ethic at the start, I wouldn't have done half the stuff that I've done.
I'll be real, it's more than work ethic, bro. You already touched on a few things about socializing, being, showing your personality, speaking to these people. Because when you're having these conversations with these people, they're seeing a side of you that draws them towards you. And something that I know and that is very important to me is there's a lot of people that can do the same job as you. But what separates me and you is that I'm actually cool to chill with. You want to be around me. My energy is a good energy where it's like, yeah, I can get my man to come and take those photos or thing. But you know what? It's not the same vibe.
I'd rather have Fizz there, or I'd rather have T there.
Do you get it? And that's
bro.
key, bro. That's more than work ethic,
bro.
brother.
I got one client in America. Like, I don't even know if I should be name dropping or what.
You don't have to, bro, just in case, but...
Just UFC, he's a UFC fighter, innit?
Jeez.
Like, Hall of Famer.
See what I'm saying, guys? This guy's not a small fry. It's big spill.
And they're obviously from America. Whenever they're in the Middle East, bro, they fly me from London to the Middle East just so I can film with them. Do you know how many cameramen there are in the Middle East? Do you know how many cameramen there are in America that they could just jump on a plane with them? Bro, they fly there from America.
That's not work ethic.
They fly me from London just so we can film, bro.
Do you get it?
Like, it is about being a likable person. And
there you go.
For me, it's being colloquial. Cause it's like, I could chat to my guys from years back on the roads, all of that. I'll be like, yo, go on, da. But bro, if I'm in a room with corporate businessmen, I'm saying, hi, how are you? And the word for that is colloquial. I learned that word when I was young and it's always stuck with me because that is just, I don't even try. Like, I can adapt to so many different situations and peoples and scenarios that a lot of people struggle doing.
And that's important because I know through obviously speaking to you, and you mentioned that at the beginning that you've almost paved the way into real estate as well. So can you share more about how that came about? Because again, you've got to be able to speak the right way and the right language to be able to dive into these type of industries. So how did you get into real estate? So
I say in real estate, it's like once Nerostar is off the ground, there definitely will be a real estate division right now. So when I had kids, I realized I can't keep flying around the world, bro. Certain man would still do that. I say certain man, a lot of people, like if you come from me coming from absolutely nothing, getting to the point where I'm in business class, I'm fucking on private planes, I'm on yachts, fucking multi-million-pound yachts in the Middle East, like, bro,
living the dream to some people.
When I was 20, I never thought I would ever go to Dubai, and I'm not saying like Dubai is the most mad place. Don't get me wrong, I love it, and I want to move there with my family and my kids in the next few years. But I never thought that was something obtainable for me. I've never been that guy. Like I'm not that guy. Like why would I be in Dubai? I ain't got bread like that. So from going from that to going to Dubai probably over 60 times in the space of 2 years, 3 years. Like that was a big thing. And I'll be so real. I forgot what I'm I'm a real guy, bro.
Yeah, no.
I forgot. What was the question?
We were talking about Nerostar, and then obviously...
Yeah, so real estate. So going from that and then having kids, I can't fly around the world. I can't be gone for 2-3 weeks at a time when my girl's at home pregnant, struggling. And then we had one youth.
It's not easy.
3 months after our first youth was born, we're having it like, we're pregnant again. I say we like
you're both getting through it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
This guy don't know how to use a Jimmy, bro.
So then so now it's like, cool, man's got 2 youths that are 11 months apart. And anyone that's got kids knows even having one kid is hard. Having two is hard. But having two so close together,
you guys, you weren't scared from the first one.
I wouldn't change it for the world.
Come on.
But boy,
yeah, you wouldn't recommend it at the same time.
But you see me, bro, I value my relationship. This is why certain work I had to give up and I had to stop, because I value my partner and I value my family. And it's like, how can my girl, fiance now, at the time,
congratulations,
girl,
my brother.
At the time, girl, how can my girl be at home with my youths pregnant or once they had been born, and I'm out flying,
enjoying on a yacht with your feet up, sipping.
But you see, but this is what I'm saying. Like, and I used to get it a lot, and bro, I'll be real, it changed me as a person, bro. I got big headed in that time of my life, but naturally coming from nothing. Coming from absolutely nothing. Let me put this on silent. Coming from absolutely nothing to rolling around the world with high-end celebrities. But bro, this is what people don't understand. Yeah, I'm there, but I'm not there off my own back.
Come on.
I'm there because I'm working and I'm living someone else's life. Bro, my dream for me, I want to be there. But I want to be there on my own accord and with my family. Not with someone paying for me to go there.
Yeah, just
I didn't even pay for it, bro. I've been to Dubai over 50 times, definitely. The only time I've ever paid is when I flew my girl out. And I paid for her flights, because obviously I can't get my client to pay for her flights. So that's the only time I've paid to go to the Middle East. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't do that. When my girl was pregnant, I'm like, I'm a man now, bro. Man's got a family, bro. Man ain't a kid anymore,
like
bro.
that, man.
Like, but
come on.
But you gotta know how to move. And so it's like, I gave up a lot of that, and for me at that time I was like at my peak, like, and it's hard going from at your peak to giving that up for the bigger picture,
bro.
And then you go from there, everyone's on you like, oh, you're doing so well, bro. Whenever I would step out, it's, yo, you're doing so well, this, and when you're hearing that, and I appreciate it all the time, but it's like, it does get you know what I mean? And my girl had to say to me, like, bro, you're getting too big headed, bro. Like, what is this?
Okay.
Like, chill out.
So with Nerostar then, what's your plan for the future? What do you wanna do? Where do you wanna take it, bro?
So Nerostar is a creative agency that puts filmmakers and videographers first. Essentially, like I said, not everything's about money. Yeah, money is great, but it ain't all about money. And what I want to do with Nerostar is put people into positions where they can thrive within the industry, where they can network, where they're getting access to bigger jobs, corporate, commercial, real sets. Because the biggest thing is going from being a videographer to whether you want to class yourself as a cinematographer or a director or this, transferring from a videographer into the film industry is a big hurdle to get over. And a lot of people don't know which direction to go in. So that's kind of where Nerostar comes in, and it's something I've been working on for like the last year, and I'm still continue to working on it. We're actually hard launching it on the 1st of April.
Jeez.
So it will be open to bookings from the public, from corporate, commercial companies. and just building up a roster of like colorists, editors, sound effects, like sound designers, DPs, like directors.
So you're more
producers.
focused on your internal team and providing a platform for creatives. Yeah.
And then,
I like that.
And then like similar things, we're gonna kick off like the YouTube. We want to get other companies within the industry on board. So like if we have creatives and they want brand deals, like hopefully we'll be able to facilitate that through Nerostar, like that. So there's a whole big master plan.
Yeah.
But the main thing is I just want myself to put the camera down.
Yeah.
And kind of do that less and focus on business and focus on being a producer and director, because my end goal for me is to have films that are like in the cinema, like real life feature films. Like that is end goal for me. I want to be a film director, innit?
Sick.
That's why I started this in the
Big
start.
dreams, yeah.
But
and you'll do it, bro. You'll get there. I know. I will see produced by. I can already. You get me. Visualize
but
it.
You know what it is in this day and age of social media, bro. Everyone thinks everything has to happen now, bro. Like look at the even new film directors that are emerging, still in their 40s, 50s. This, so like, bro, I'm 26. Like, not everything's a rush and there's time.
Yeah.
But it's just one of them ones. That's end goal for me. Be a film director. But right now, where I've got real bills, responsibilities, house, this, that. Like, obviously, I've got to mash work, but I want to build Nerostar up so that can run on its own, like its own engine, and it will free up some of my time to write my scripts, to do like invest into my films and all of that. So
sick, and I like that. One thing I want to know, with all the experience you've had, everything, all the type of clients you've had, what's the proudest moment? What's a moment where it stuck with you, like, yo, I really just done that?
Yeah, it has to be. There's a couple still. Can I say two?
Shoot, go on.
Cool.
Go on. Because I like you, T.
Yeah.
Go on.
The first one, which was like a real moment, was the Mayweather fight. So
who was he fighting?
Deji. I don't know if you seen that, KSI's brother.
Yeah.
Deji and Mayweather had a fight. This was in
Dubai.
Oh, Dubai.
Dubai.
The Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. Yeah. Anyway, man's reminiscing now.
Yeah. No. Talk a bit about that experience.
So I was. Where was I? I was in Zante.
Okay.
Filming for like one client over them sides. So I was in Zante and I got a call, obviously, from my guy who I was working with on all of that stuff, and all he did was send me the flyer. It was like Mayweather Deji, nothing else, just send me the flyer. I'm like, what are you sending me? What, like, have you got tickets? Or you going to watch
like,
this?
What?
Like, and he's like, nah. Sent me the date. It was like, yo, like, this is what we're doing. I said, hold on a second, yo, Mayweather. He's like, yeah.
Floyd.
He's like, yeah, in Dubai, like, I need you to come out Dubai. So obviously I got back from Zante, flew out there, and big event. I was doing like all the media for the promotion, like the lead up. We had a whole team. We had Adam Bam doing all like the paid ads for like the pay-per-view. And that was a big moment. And then the other one was when I was out in Abu Dhabi with Tailaan. I had any part of it. He got invited to Steve Harvey's Melt Gala, which Steve Harvey does every year. And basically just bare celebrities come out, and it's like a week-long thing. So that time, man was playing golf with Steve Harvey, bro.
You guys listening to this, don't let that go over your head, you know. Like, don't let that go over your head, bro. With all the background and everything you've said, man's playing golf with Steve Harvey.
It was mad. It's still a pinch me moment now, but you see me, bro, I don't get held up over them things.
Nah, of course, but
man,
bro,
done it, and every now and again I think about it.
Yeah, but you use it as fuel. Bro. You use it as to what can be done and where you can go.
I ain't at that point in my life anymore. This is what I'm saying. I was at my peak. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking, we done that same week.
You weren't at your peak, bro. That's
not
still
at
yet
my
to
peak,
come.
but facts. You
but
know, like Mount
I know
Everest,
what
you
you're
have
saying.
the different
Come on, my
bases,
guy.
and you
Come
like,
on, my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
I know what you're saying.
So I was there, and like even like that same week, we done F1 in Abu Dhabi. Man's in the box above the pits,
Talk
like
your shit,
box
man.
with fucking Jason Statham, Martin
Yeah,
Lawrence,
yeah,
Shaq O'Neal.
yeah.
Like, so them times there, life's good, fam.
Yeah,
like, man's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, like.
This shit's
And
gone
then,
in.
and then obviously, naturally, man made my decisions. I would make them again every single time, bro. I'll put my family first before anything, bro.
Nah,
like, no amount of
respect for
money,
that.
no traveling, like, none of that, bro. My family come before
Everything.
anything.
Nah,
Do you
that's
get what I'm
dope. That's
saying?
hard.
So yeah, it's definitely been a journey, but we're here now. Nerostar's the new journey, and I'm just focused on trying to create the best agency.
All right, cool.
The
On the
UK.
flip side to that now, yeah? So the creator's confession is another kind of segment. So tell us a time where you've done something that kind of made you felt embarrassed, because we've been speaking about a lot about the positives and that, but when there's a time where it's like you've done something and you kind of felt embarrassed about it at the time, and then tell us what you learned about that. He's laughing. He's got one.
One just came to my head where I did feel embarrassed. I remember one time when we was out in the Middle East when I was doing a documentary for Sloth.
Yeah.
And these times, because we were talking about being a likable person and being able to communicate and being a good guy to be around.
Yeah.
But it can stab you in the back sometimes if you get too happy with it.
Yeah,
let me say. So there's
never
always
too high,
a fine
never too
line.
low.
You can have a client and it's business, and it's good when you feel like you're friends with the client. But really, there's and at that point the line is so thin. You know, like the fishing wire, and you can't see it. It's like that. So we're on this boat now. Just obviously, I'm working. I'm filming man's life. If man's on a boat, we're not on a boat, so I can be on a boat. We're on a boat, so they can be on a boat, and I'm just filming it. But when that's your life every day, the lines get blurred. So now, man's on this boat and there's jet skis. I'm like, bro, I want to go on I want to go on a jet ski. And there was these two girls that obviously were on the boat, and they're on a jet ski, like both of them on one. So now obviously me being a petrol head, I've hopped on the jet ski. I'm like, yo, as long as it moves, I'm there. I'm a driver, innit? So man's whizzing, bro. I'm doing like 50, 60 miles per hour down the water. The boat's here. Man's coming close to the boat, and you're not allowed to do that, innit? So they're all shouting.
This guy's an adrenaline junkie,
bro. And the boat's there, and I'm coming, bro. I'm whizzing.
Yeah.
Before I know it, the two girls are coming on the jet ski like this way. I'm like, wow, I look down. I'm doing like 51 miles per hour or whatever it was. I don't know. This is years ago. And I'm like, wow, man can't stop. So man just full throttle even more, bro. I'm like, nah, I can make it past them.
Okay.
But what man don't realise is the jet ski makes waves behind it. So now they're obviously riding. Man's gone past them. They've just crashed straight into my waves. Bro, it could have been peak, bro.
What did you learn about that moment?
Bro, man got put on a jet ski ban for 2 years, bro. man said, yo, you're on a jet ski ban. You ain't riding no more jet skis, bro. But nah, after that, I was embarrassed for myself, bro, because it's one of them ones like, man just got carried away, bro. And it's like, man had to bring myself back down to earth and be like, yo, this ain't my life that I'm living. Like, man's here working, bro. Like,
don't forget
that.
Like,
yeah, it's lit. Yeah, this, that, and all of this, but this ain't me. Like, I'm here to do a job, innit? And sometimes when you've got that dynamic with your client where it's genuinely like that,
you're comfy.
That line can get overstepped. So, but as long as you can recognize and realize and bring it back, you're good, man.
Yeah. And as we're wrapping up, bro, if the younger T, you know, Northwest London can see you today, man. What do you think, you know, they'll say about where you are now?
Mad, the younger T bumping off college. Like, if I could see where I was now, I would just say it's all coming together. Because, bro, I've had these dreams, bro. You see me, I know exactly where I want my life to go. and can't no one else make it go there other than me. And I've had these visions for years since I was young. So we're nowhere near where I want to be, but we're a lot further than where I was, which is what matters. And sometimes you gotta sit back and realize, because I'm one of them people, I never give myself my flowers. Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm never doing enough. Do you get what I mean? But sometimes that's bad, and you have to be able to sit back and be like, yo, actually, like, I'm doing good. You're still.
Doing good. Like, facts. It's important. It's important. So, and then we have a closing tradition on this pod where we get the guests to teach our audience something in 60 seconds. It could be a life hack. It could be a gem, a random gem. It could be an industry insight or a mindset shift. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Industry insight in terms of social media space and new videographers coming up that want to get into, obviously, filming, get clients and all of that. We're not selling pretty videos. A lot of people think that's the objective, to make a video.
Selling pretty videos.
We're not. People think, yo, I need to make a video. It needs to look cinematic. It needs to be great. All of that. Cool. That's part of it. But what we're selling is outcomes to the client. If you got clients, and it applies to everything, even if it's an artist, corporate, commercial, it applies. They're paying you for your knowledge, and they're paying you to increase their bottom line. At the end of the day, money is what make the world go round. So don't think of it as you need to make a pretty video. And when you're pitching to clients, you're not pitching pretty videos. You're pitching what your video and your services can do for their company. That's my little bit of insight. If you want to know more, then you're just gonna have to check my page.
Yeah, man. And we'll put your details there. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that. Thank you for coming, man. Really appreciate you coming down. That was a good convo.
Come on, man.
Listen, guys, if you learned something, if you found this valuable, like, comment, share it to one of your friends, because there was a lot of valuable insight there. And yeah, we're the creators, Fred. Thank you for watching.
Come on. Thank you for having me, Fizz, man.
No problem, T. No problem, my guy.
Come on. Come on, man.